Jacob Blake? Was that last week?
We
Oh no, we was talking about them boycotting, right? The NBA.
Yeah,
We did the
that's
Zoom
the guy that got
last
shot
week.
7 times.
Yeah, in the back.
Yeah, we did do that.
Yeah,
I
we
forgot
did
we
talk
went on
about that.
Zoom.
See, look, then they boycotted the NBA, and I knew they was gonna come back. I
Bro,
knew
they
it was,
came back in a week. That shit was so
not even a
weak.
week, 2 days.
That shit was so
They
weak.
boycotted on Wednesday, and they was back playing that Saturday.
I like that shit was the week. That's not a boycott, bro. Y'all niggas had.
They said
2
they
days
talked to
off.
Obama, and Obama said, hey. But this makes sense to me because I spoke about it. It's like, if you're an athlete, right? Most people listen to y'all. Like, I know that one white lady, she said, shut up and dribble, it offended everybody. But, like, most people hear y'all's message through y'all's thing. That's like I said, like say Charlamagne the God, for instance, Joe Budden, right? If they were to say, we're going to boycott doing our show for injustice for Jacob Blake, we're just going to go, like, tweet about it, that's not smart. Like, y'all's biggest platform is y'all's shows. NBA's players' biggest platform where they're going to be heard the most is when they're playing, post-game interviews. I mean, y'all got Black Lives Matter on the thing, you got anything else back. Is it going to change anything? I don't know.
Sitting out 2 days,
but if you're gonna just want to preach your message, you might as well do it while you're in conference finals, semifinals, finals. Like, it don't make sense. Just like, all right, we're gonna pack it up. We're gonna go back to.
2 days.
I'm gonna go back to LA, and LeBron gonna tweet about things going on, and that's gonna make more of an impact than. I knew it was gonna last. They weren't gonna cut the whole season. They said LeBron walked out and he took the whole team with him.
You wanna know what it was? LeBron knew them Lakers weren't gonna beat the Rockets. He like, man, we gotta get up out of here. We gotta stop the whole season.
OKC almost got him. OKC almost got him up out of here, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That'd been a great story for Chris Paul if he'd got Rockets up out of here.
Maybe, yeah, it'd been a great
story for him.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. OKC might be a better team than the Lakers overall.
OKC?
You're not saying like they got better players, but like how they play as a team.
Just like a team,
yeah. Like because when it's LeBron and AD, and really kind of just look like LeBron.
That's why I think the Raptors could potentially beat anybody because like their team is like better than a lot of people's teams. It's kind of like how you see with the Bucks. It's like, are the Bucks a good team, or do they got a good player and like a couple cool players? And you got a team, the Heat, with a great player, Jimmy Butler, Tom Ball's finest, whooping their ass. You know what I'm saying? So I can't believe they had 3 other. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I seen that they won, they came back last night. They was down, and in the fourth quarter, they scored 40 points and held the Bucks to 13 points. Like, how y'all let that happen? Like NBA players, how do y'all let that happen to y'all? Giannis about to be MVP. He's the best player ever.
That's trash.
And getting trash in the playoffs like that by the Heat. Now the Heat are good. Like I said, they're a good team.
Good, but they got a nice little squad.
But I'll let Giannis hype. That Giannis hype gonna start dying down. If he can't, you know what I'm saying?
He gonna be like Russ or something like that. How like Russ had that good year, 2 good years as far as people loving him, and then it was like he can't get it out the first round. He can't win the naysayers come quick.
It's like, okay, last year I got knocked out by the Raptors, right? Was that the conference finals, or was that
semifinals? They had to get in the conference because Embiid lost in the second round.
And then the Raptors beat the Bucks in the conference finals. I think so. Or they played the Celtics. I don't know. He just didn't make it. I know he didn't make it very far in that round, right there when needed. So they say he's going to win MVP. He's going to come out, Giannis, the best player this year, yada, yada. Probably should be LeBron James, you know. I know he got AD, but, you know, he's in the West. He's number 1 seed in the West. The West is still... Actually, after watching the playoffs, I don't know if the West is necessarily the better conference than the East.
Boy, stop.
The East got some good... The Celtics are good. Besides, like, who they play? Like, the Magic, okay, Magic are trash.
Bro, did you see the Nuggets versus the Jazz?
That was good. That was good.
Bro, that was
but
great.
It's too like average. It's too like average teams. It's like look what happened when the Nuggets played against the Clippers. They got their ass blue eyes. Like, all right, you average. Then they be like 120 to 80 or something like that.
That don't matter.
Go back to the first round, Nuggets.
That's crazy.
Clippers move on.
Hey, brother, that just gave you one of the first great. They probably gave you one of the greatest first.
That was a good series.
That was a great series.
Jamal, what's his name? Murray and Donovan Mitchell. Great. You know, those two. Serious. That was the teams around, and like, all right. Like, each dude's dropping like 50 each game. Like, he dropped 50, then he dropped 58.
It wasn't just
he dropped
50
60,
though.
he dropped 58.
Like, Murray wasn't missing, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They were great, but now they're going against a great team, and the Clippers are a better team than their team. And, you know.
It's one game, brother.
When they play? They play tonight?
Yeah,
I think they're playing right now.
Let's see what's
Clippers versus Nuggets. Okay, the Clippers are losing.
I said, calm down, brother. Calm down, brother.
The Clippers are losing 89-77. That's cool.
89 what?
89-77.
By 12? What's the hell?
Is that 12? Yeah, it's 12. 89. What's the thing? I think in the fourth quarter. Nuggets versus Clippers.
Hey, man. The Clippers are losing to the Nuggets. 97. Oh, that's a lot of time left. It's a whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, so, Nuggets came out fast, though. Nuggets first quarter was 44-25.
All right, brother. All right, brother. Jamal Murray. Hey, that man look like he trying to beat somebody.
We'll see. He's trying to. I don't know if he's coming on an extension or he already got an extension.
You said the East is good.
The Raptors look good. The Celtics look really good until they just drop 2. But I mean, like I said, the Raptors are a good team, so that's an interesting series. The Heat are good. Okay, Giannis and looking trash.
I'll give you the Bucks. That's still a good team.
Yeah. But I'm comparing them to like the
playoff teams.
If you look at the 4 West and 4 East.
Yeah.
I guess I take the 4 West still over the 4 East, even though
the
Celtics are good, the Raptors are good. Okay, maybe I was tripping. Maybe I was just jumping the gun. The Heat got me a little excited.
You got the Clippers, the Lakers, the Rockets.
I like seeing good teams get swept, just because I
think the Mavs could have beat the Bucks.
Ooh, the Mavs. I wish the Mavs would have beat the Clippers, dog. I wish they would have beat them.
If they had Porzingis,
I wish they would have beat the Clippers.
My guy.
Look at this guy. Third, this is our co-host. But I wish they would have beat them. I like Luka. I seen somebody saying like
I like Luka.
I seen somebody saying like the NBA is trying so hard to make Zion the future when y'all literally have like Luka sitting right here doing these crazy. Nah, right. Like let Blake do this. NBA.
Yeah, Luka can't dunk like that. Luka gotta get some hops.
Yeah, that's true. But he's just when you watch him play, it's like it looks kind of like slow motion. Like his step backs aren't like as fluid as like James Harden's, but they're like when he do it.
If he get any type of speed on him, he a problem. If he get any type of like athleticism.
They were saying that the Mavs and some of the others are front runners to land Giannis next year.
The Heat probably, I think.
Yeah, it was the Heat and the Mavs I seen were like the front runners.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. And after he got his ass whooped by the Heat, he might pull a KD.
He might be like, fuck it, I'm going to. They got a good team. Shit.
It ain't same as KD because KD was down. Yeah. I mean, was up. And
he was up, then he lost. And they've already been speculating Giannis leaving for the longest. So yeah,
if your team gets swept, bro, and didn't do good.
You can't even blame him because, like, do I want to be? I mean, he has a wife or a girlfriend and a baby, so he's whatever. But like, do you want to enjoy your millions of dollars in endorsements, or your millions of dollars in salary in Milwaukee or Miami? Where do you want to? Miami has no state tax. I'm gonna go to Miami and I'm gonna go down there with Jimmy Butler. But what do you think about what Richard Jefferson said?
And what?
He said Giannis essentially is a Pippen, and right now Giannis is looking for his Jordan because he's not good enough to be. He's a great player, but he can't get you over that. He can't do it himself. I could
agree to a certain extent. Yeah, I would say him and Jimmy Butler kind of have similar mentalities of where they.
No, they could win.
I just think the Rockets. Same with James Harden having multiple MVPs. They've been one of the top teams that's been in the race. So with Chris Paul or Harden, I think D'Antoni's putting them in a position.
The only thing I'm scared of about stuff like this, I always feel like when you're a team who's always like right there, like every year you're kind of like right there. Eventually, your time span of right there is gonna shrink, and then you're just gonna go into like into like.
It's hard though, but when you got
if you can keep all those players, then you might still be able to go every year. But when you start losing people, all your players get older and they leave.
What kind of players they got? They just got James Harden and Russ.
But they're role players. Tucker's, you
can find a PJ Tucker anywhere.
Gordon, they play their roles.
Aaron Gordon, cool. He young.
They play their roles.
Not young,
he's gotta be like 30 something. I mean, he's not old, but because Harden's like 30 something. Harden might be 31.
They just get in their prime. They still got at least 3-4 more years. At least 3 or 4 more years. 30, like Jordan didn't win his first championship until 30. He's 31. Eric Gordon 31. Jordan didn't win until like 29, 30.
I think Harden's 30 too.
Yeah, and most NBA players don't start winning championships till they 30. So Elijah won all of them till they 30. So this is the time for the Rockets. This is like the perfect time. Like them times before, they could have really been like and showed and been like, shit, they could have got like 3-4 rings.
No, I'm saying
they get like 2.
You should have like 3 or 4 at least.
Because they already got the small ball. So it's like they could be what the Warriors did. And they could be what the Warriors did. Because the Warriors still had big men, so even then they doing something different than what.
But even when I think about like when I say chances dwindling, okay, Clippers are cold, Lakers are cold. Warriors coming back. Like regardless of people think, oh, Warriors don't have KD anymore. I mean, they ain't got Iguodala either, but the Warriors gonna come back and still be the Warriors. Like,
I forgot about them.
Like the Warriors coming back.
I forgot about them.
Clay coming back. Draymond coming back.
You right.
Not Clay. Curry coming back, and they got the number 2 pick. So whoever they pick there, hopefully they're good. They're projecting them to pick the center guy.
The Nets
so
got to come back.
The Nets are coming back with KD and Kyrie. It's like,
and then you never know what the Nuggets and Jazz may do. So yeah, Spurs still got Popovich.
You know,
yeah,
well they say he might be leaving. Okay. I don't know if that's true. That's everybody's got a rumor. He put his house up for sale in San Antonio. He might just be moving down the street, but who knows? Mm-hmm. That's the rumors that they got going. Oh, Steve Nash, he's the coach of the Knicks now. Not the Knicks, the Nets.
Steve Nash.
I
said Stephen A.
Nah, Steve Nash is the coach. Stephen A. Smith, the coach of the Knicks, Titans, so he's gonna be going against the Texans twice a year.
If he heard Deshaun Watson, I'm gonna be pissed.
Deshaun Watson, he just signed a big deal, 4-year extension, $160 million.
How you feel about the Texans, man? Bill O'Brien.
My thing is, I don't understand why they give Bill O'Brien the head coach and the general manager. It's like he can barely call the correct things going on in the field. Why are we gonna let him direct the person? Like the first thing he did when he got GM was get rid of Hopkins and get a running back who's not even like on. It ain't like he got Saquon Barkley or like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like an even type of trade for somebody like that. You give away the best number 1, 2, 3, whatever you want in whatever order receiver in the NFL
then you get,
for this running back who was good 2 years ago.
And then you get Brandon Cooks and Randall Cobb for like 2,000. I mean, you get two receivers for the price of one. But
we got Brandon Cooks and Randall Cobb?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I respect that. That's pretty good because Brandon Cooks was good when he was in New England. He was good when he was with the Rams. Randall Cobb, that sounds familiar. I think that's like Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay and some more teams.
Okay, we got some.
He's just a little older.
I think, those two, those don't really make Hopkins, but I think if you get 2 good receivers and you add in Kenny Stills and Will Fuller, you got more, options.
We had a decent tight
end.
Okay,
I can respect that. But we'll see. NFL might not even go through this year.
Oh, no, they definitely won't.
As soon as one team gets COVID, you got to cancel this game. And next week, this guy got COVID and cancel that game.
Hey, brother, if the NBA playing, hey, boy, get on that field. Them boys don't play with them. Hey,
but I think it's
being funny.
But I think if they did like a bubble system like type thing like they're doing, like my bad. If they were smart, this is how I feel like you should have done it. How many teams in the NFL? 32. You get 16 teams, and you make the schedule to where because really this is how they do the schedule is. You play your conference, of course, twice a month, and then you already have designated you're going to play against these 2 conferences. If you're in the AFC South, you're already going to play 2 in the AFC South each year, and this year you're playing against NFC North or NFC South. Let's say NFC South. You're playing against the Falcons, the Saints, this whole conglomerate. You get them in a bubble. You go down there. Y'all play y'all's games. Okay, everybody get COVID tested. Y'all leave on y'all's planes. Y'all go to the next bubble. Y'all play those games, those teams.
So you have a few bubbles.
Yeah, like you have the bubbles. Who's gonna, like if you're in the AFC North. You're gonna, the AFC North is gonna be playing against the NFC South.
I don't think the NFL care that much. They're just gonna put them boys in the stadium. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But I feel like once it gets reported, because like there's so much public pressure. I feel like once you get like, okay, this person has COVID. No, they're not, because like you look at MLB right now, and you look at like,
bro, they're
hockey.
still playing.
No, they're gonna play later, but they delay the game. It gets pushed back. NCAA. I see one team he caught COVID. All right, this game's gonna be delayed till further notice, till next week, till 2 weeks from now.
Bro, them people playing games. These boys about to be playing. I'm telling you, man.
We'll see.
Once they made the decision to start playing and allowing kids to go to school, bro, it's kids in school right now.
Yeah,
ain't no going back.
Summer Creek, they in school. I
ain't no going back.
I didn't even know they was in school. I was like, these kids in school.